Ladies and gentlemen of the old world, I hope you're all doing well, and welcome to this community showdown. It's going to be Tzeentch led by Hobo Honkers facing off against Bretonnia, who shall be helmed by Mr. Adler here on the Whirling Maelstrom. And it is going to be the Changeling in his natural habitat, some crazy Tzeentchian hellscape. So looking at the Tzeentch army, it is going to be a front line of Marauders, which will be able to, stand and go fisticuffs with Bretonian infantry. But what we're really here for, guys, are the Chosen with halberds. And honestly, Chosen halberds are decent in the Bretonian matchup. They're going to be able to dominate any of the Bretonian infantry pretty decisively, even the foot squires, although they will take some damage against them, and they will mulch most of the bigger targets. Now, what they want to avoid is getting, hammered by magic, maybe cycle charged by a big monster while they're tied up with foot squires or infantry like that. Hit with artillery. Even basic archers can wear them down, but they're super cool. We do also have Aeson the Fallen. Aeson the Fallen here is going to be dropping his big old anti-infantry magic damage, mortis engine, all that goodness. And it is going to be the Changeling as well. So Changeling, what? Okay, let's see. I don't know. I haven't watched this replay, so... what is he going to be changing into? So, oh man, if I had to guess. Okay, against Bretonnia, there's a couple choices. I think sometimes Skarbrand can catch Bretonian players off guard because of the Rampage. The Rampage can be really brutal, especially if you have like some monsters or Chosen. You can Rampage them down, and you can drag flying units down from the sky like Hippogriff Knights, Pegasus Knights. But probably, I'm not feeling Skarbrand from Hobo. I feel like it's going to be something really weird. Orion is also another strange pick. It's hard to tell. Yeah, there's no magic on him, so you're going to be seeing a second caster being called in. Maybe a Burning Head character, but... Okay, Orion, Skarbrand... wouldn't be Grom the Paunch, probably. Dude, it could be Kugath, actually. This is a pretty damn small army. Okay, it could be Kugath. Kugath is a raid boss. He's really tough for Bretonnia to deal with if they don't prepare for him and bring, archers. Let me know your guesses right now. If you're watching the video, let me know in chat. Who do you guys think it's going to be? And first person to get it right gets a cookie. All right, here we go. So the battle is on. Yeah, Skarbrand, Orion, Throg, maybe, if we're getting real crazy. Kugath. If you could kind of cheat by doing the mental math and seeing what price point he would be at, but don't do that. Just guess the old-fashioned way. All right, guys. So these guys are going to be coming up here, and look in the Bretonian army of Mr. Adler. It's going to be a big old flying air force, 2 Pegasus Knights, Royal Hippogriff Knights. So really trying to dominate this guys. He really doesn't want to play against Changebringers or Screamers or anything like that. Alberic. We do have a Damsel of Life down here, and it looks like there are going to be some Yeoman archers grabbing the low ground. Just mass mobility Bretonnia, so mass Air Force Bretonnia backed up by mounted Yeoman archers. Okay. So coming down from the hill. Okay, here's a moment of truth. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Big Chungus? Wait, what? Oh, Ariel? Okay, nobody got that right. Nobody got that right. If you got that right in the comments, it's probably because you wrote it after the reveal. There's no way anybody would have guessed Ariel. Not in a million years. Well, anyways, guys, Ariel does have some magic, and it's going to be casting a Tempest back here. Holy shit, that's actually really good. Oh my god, look at that. Kind of countering the whole Bretonian play. Oh my god, it's brilliant. That's so beautiful. So the Royal Pegasus Knights getting dragged down. Literally, the whole expensive epicenter of the Bretonian army just gets brought down to half health by an overcasted Tempest from Ariel. Wow, dude, I would not have expected that in a million years. But that, this is obviously a wild gambit, but that gambit paid off really, really well. So the Chosen going to be waddling up, and Hobo Honker is probably going to be calling in some more elite units, considering he's saving up, or no? Is it just going to be baseline Marauders? I saw him spend 400 just now on something. No, he didn't actually spend it. Okay. So the rest of the army is going to be advancing up, and Mr. Adler is going to have to make sure he doesn't stack his units like that again. He's going to need to split up all his air units, because if they get caught in a Maelstrom or a Tempest, it's going to be a bad time. Zangors being the choice here. Zangors are all right in this matchup. They do get hammered by heavy cav pretty bad with their low armor, but still a sustainable Vanguard infantry unit that can get up there and do some work. Screamers being called in to contest the sky. Now, normally they would have lost in the sky really badly, but with the Tempest in play, the Screamers might be able to win the Air Force fight. I don't know. We're going to have to see. So fast forwarding here while the armies do prepare to meet, and the Tzeentch army going to be advancing up, now getting charged by the Pegasus Air Force. One of them going to be flying overhead, and looks like there's going to be another fat AoE going down. We'll have to see what it's going to be, and oh my god, he gets him again. He gets the Pegasus Knight, he gets Alberic, and the Tzeentchian mind landscape here is warping the reality and confusing the Bretonnian soldiers. And the other Pegasus Knights actually attempt to attack the enemy Lord here, but they are defended by Chosen with Halberd. So, yeah, Air Force getting hammered. Now suddenly it's like looking at the Bretonnian army. What do you even have? You have Alberic and some raggedy units. I wonder if they're going to be calling into the back. So we do see Knights of the Lionhearted, a good unit, magic damage and anti-large, so it is very relevant. If they can isolate Aeson the Fallen, they can do some alright work. And it looks like maybe that's going to be the case, but with some Marauders on the ground, Aeson will be able to kind of fight amongst those units. Alberic actually, he's pissed, man. He's been getting blasted real bad by Ariel all game, aka the Changeling. So it looks like he's going to be coming over here trying to shut down Changeling, but that's not going to happen. There's too many Screamers nearby, a fair amount of infantry Chosen with Halberds, going to be able to defend, but these Screamers getting ripped up really good, because Pegasus Knights with magic damage, or the Royal ones, they really dominate Screamers in combat. It's a very brutal fight. Changeling getting hammered, a little bit of a lapse here, and now the Chosen going to be on their way over, as we do see the Soul Stealer. Oh my god, she has Soul Stealer too! That's actually so badass. And yeah, Chosen moving in, looking really tough for Alberic. Granted, we do see Bretonnia holding onto the objectives. We do see Mr. Adler with a bit of a points lead, so it's not beyond the scope of possibility that Bretonnia could come back in this game. Going to be very tough, but we do see a bunch of Screamers actually getting karate chopped here. But the Chosen fighting in this box, really doing great work, and another Tempest is going to be landed. Ariel probably sitting in a fair amount of value right now. 4,100 value on the Changeling. Oh my goodness. She's going full butterfly here, man, as we do see the Royal Hippogriff Knights getting taken down. Alberic in dire straits as well. Changeling, or Ariel Changeling, is a decent fighter, and Alberic is trapped by Halberds as well as an anti-large beastie, or anti-large, not anti-large, sorry, it's been a long time. There was a time when the Mutalith Beasts were anti-large, but that was when they came out. But a very hard-hitting monster is the correct term. Alberic is wavering. If he breaks and gets routed off the map, that is probably going to be a very quick GG right there, as we do see him getting harried and hunted right there. A couple Marauders moving up, Centaurs of Tzeentch being called in. They are good in this matchup. Knights of the Realm do trade pretty cost-effectively into them, but Centaurs of Tzeentch can give it back. Granted, they're very expensive. So from a cost-effectiveness standpoint, like 1-to-1, the Knights of the Realm typically will get more bang for your buck in this matchup. But you still need Centaurs of Tzeentch. They're one of your better anti-cav units with the armor piercing that can isolate them. And it looks like Big Daddy Alberic is going to be running with 300 HP. So he's going to be sent back to the Shadow Realm most likely. Tzeentch is going to be holding on to its two objectives. Ariel does have healing with Apotheosis, so is able to get some fat heals. And Bretonnia just looking super raggedy right now, ladies and gentlemen. And the backside, Alberic is going to rally with a couple hundred HP, but I think just, one more Tempest basically kills him. And I don't know, can Bretonnia come back? Battle Pilgrims will do okay here, but they're going to get wrecked by the Mutalith Beast. They'll trade okay into some of the chaff-centric infantry like Marauders and Zangors and things like that, but any of the elite armor, they're going to have a very bad time, or even monsters. And it looks like Changeling going in. Alberic didn't hear no bell. He's coming in one last time to see if he can make a difference here in this game. Maybe taking down Changeling would be an avenue back, but the Damsel of Life does get terrified and hunted by the Centaurs, which are going to be right on the hunt right there. And it looks like a Soul Stealer, most likely, is going to be the play. Nope, other Tempest. Okay, so it does go down, and Alberic is going to get circle beaten. It looks like the Centaurs are going to be able to get him down, and the Tempest was too powerful. That is some seriously forbidden Changeling play, guys. Oh my god. From here, I don't see much of a chance, and the players did not. They saw the same thing we did. That was one of the wildest games I've seen in a while. Like, I would never have guessed in a million years that he would bring the Changeling as Ariel, and it would be really good too. I mean, that's so fun, and that's what's great about this game. So many weird strategies and things you could do. Hobo always a fun player to watch and play against as well. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this. I had a great time hanging with all of you guys here on this glorious video, and we do see the Changeling racking up 5,000 value. Aeson 700, Chosen did pretty good at 1,400 as well. And the rest of the army, pretty standard stuff, that's for sure. And yeah, the Bretonnian army had some teeth for sure. A very micro-intensive army that would require a lot of finesse and correct decision-making. And I mean, when he got like his whole army half health in the beginning, that would have happened to any number of people, including myself. Nobody would have expected Ariel. That was the wildest shit. It was just, the timing was amazing. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that one. We'll see you around, and take care of yourselves.